Shalom and namaste everyone. You always ask me what do the Israel people actually think of you, and I'm always telling you and you don't believe me for some reason. But this is a video by the Israeli ambassador who is currently right now in India, and let's see what he has to say about us.
Wow, it was a very intensive year. I fell in love with India from the first moment I landed here. It was my first time ever to India. The popular appreciation or love or friendship towards Israel was really, I've been a diplomat and ambassador in quite a few countries, never saw such wide popular support. And you add to it also the wonderful government-to-government relations. So all in all, it's a great experience. 2017 really, I think the big change is the visit of, he came to power 2014, but 2017 the visit to Israel. I think the Prime Minister Modi had as I said, the popular support, as I saw it here, is very, very strong to Israel. We needed another element of the intimacy that was projected between Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Netanyahu during the visit in Israel and afterwards during the visit of Netanyahu here. The famous picture of them standing on Caesarea beach with their trousers a little bit pulled up in the water, I think is in my diplomacy, this is one of the pictures that will stay there as a symbol of how things are done. And I think the friendship that they developed in the two countries, and then it continued also with other prime ministers, because Prime Minister Modi also met with Prime Minister Bennett in Glasgow in COP26. So I think that it's there, it's already in the DNA of the two leaderships. I was honored to accompany last October External Affairs Minister Jaishankar to Israel, and I said, it's one of the most intimate visits I've experienced in the friendship, in the gestures between people, between leaders, as personal people. It goes beyond your job as a Minister of Foreign Affairs or as a Prime Minister.
Thank you. Finally, someone is saying that. I love it when the geopolitical world is finally catching up with the rest of the world, with the civilians of those countries. The people who say, I don't care if your country is not like Israeli people said, I don't care if India does not recognize Israel as a state, because you at the beginning you did not recognize us. We like the people of Baharat. We don't care about governments, we care about the actual civilians, the actual people. And I'm so glad to see that countries, that governments finally realizing they cannot just be in their own mindset, and they have to work together, and they have to actually listen to the people. Because if the people are saying we're cool with those people even though they're in a different country, I'm so glad that the governments finally realized we're gonna benefit a lot from working together. It's amazing what actual civilians with the small friendship can develop and create. And I'm so glad to see the geopolitical world finally catching on and realizing how awesome it is to form an actual relationship and not fake relationship based on nothing but interest. Amazing. He mentioned one thing that I absolutely loved: the picture of our prime minister, our former prime minister, Benjamin Netanyahu and Modi ji in the oceans. When after that, I reacted to this, by the way, I showed you some clips, feel free to go and watch it. They were talking about how we can make the ocean water drinkable, English, you know me. Create ocean water you can actually drink and get all the minerals and everything. Which is something Modi ji asked, what about the minerals and stuff? It's not just water, right? If it's just plain water, we don't want it. We need the good things inside the water. And I love the fact that after that, he came to a different place and talked about the same thing. I mean, it was really something Modi ji took from Israel and thought how can he develop it in Baharat, which I absolutely love. The fact that finally we are able to help each other and to learn from each other and to make sure we are growing together, not only as countries but as individual, as people. people are coming from India to study in Israel. People from Israel are studying in India. Slowly, we are developing a much stronger connection that was existed way before our governments decided to, okay, let's be cool with each other right now. So I'm so happy that this relationship is not a fake geopolitical relationship, but this is like an actual relationship based on civilians, and after that, the government slowly decided to work together. So thank you so much for watching this video. This ambassador, by the way, is trying to do a lot of things in your country. So like, go to his website, check him out, see if he's like also trying to educate you about my country. If you're in an area around the places like that he's doing all these, conventions, performance and stuff like this, please go and check them out and learn a little bit about my country. I mean, this is the whole point of this channel. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.